For those of you wondering where the college video is, don't worry, that'll be something special. But now, welcome to this week in the NFL Week 4 edition. Get ready for some garbage. There's a reason Thursday night football games aren't taken too seriously, barring a certain Thursday night football game that I shall get to next week. The quality of play is at many times mediocre. Maybe rest time is an important thing in football. Well, anyway, the Cowboys finally even up their record again at 2-2. It's the Giants, though, so I'm not moved about the result on the field. You're still frauds in my eyes. After thinking about it for a few seconds, I have decided not to review this game. What, you think just because it's on my screen right now, I'm forced to talk about it? No, I refuse. This game will not be reviewed. Good, someone carved up the Steelers defense so I don't have to worry about them talking trash for the week. And the quarterback who did it? None other than Joe Flacco? So that's where the guy's been this whole time. We could really use him in Cleveland, just saying. Ew, not too much to say about this game. The offenses were absolutely horrible, and Aaron Rodgers, even though he threw for a lot of yards, threw no touchdowns, making him look still just as washed as ever. That Broncos defense is looking like something special, though. They've held their opposing offenses to 16 points over the course of the past 2 weeks. Well done. Now please get an offense so you won't waste that incredible talent you guys have. Well, at least Caleb Williams threw another touchdown. And hey, you guys beat a team without a receiver. Can Caleb Williams fully blossom into the first real Bears quarterback? Or will he just become the next throw pixie? Only time shall tell. Oof, I was not expecting this level of destruction. Are we back in early 2024? Because it sure looked like it out there in Tampa. Baker Mayfield balled like the Buccaneers were still in their Tom Brady days. The Bucs prize? The NFC South title. Until, again, a certain Thursday night, which I will certainly get to next week. They may not be Super Bowl contenders, but one thing's for sure, they are fun. I think Minnesota might be out of magic, guys. This game wasn't really that pretty by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, you see the score on screen now, but that wasn't even the halftime score. This is the actual final score. Jordan Love put up a fight at the end of the game, but it just wasn't enough. Too bad, I would have paid to see content like this. Finally, you won a game. It took you long enough. The NFL pretty much had to gift wrap you an opportunity against the Panthers to finally make you win. The only reason this was even close was because Andy Dalton wanted blood and sweet, sweet revenge. But he's not getting it. It's time for another round of what funky way will the Jaguars lose in this time? They've lost by blowing a 10-point lead. They lost by making Deshaun Watson look good. And they've lost by 37 and letting Josh Allen tear them up. This week, they shall lose to, let's see, yes, giving C.J. Stroud a last-second touchdown throw. No one has had quite as much pain recently as these Jaguars. How long will it take for them to blow it up and rebuild once more? We shall see. The fact that this game was basically balanced, even with all our talent and the Raiders' lack of, shows how much Deshaun Watson brings down the Cleveland organization. At this point, I'm just hoping we tank for the right to draft the first-round quarterback. Well, you guys have had a bunch of injuries this season, but that doesn't mean you're now worse than the Patriots. Anyone can beat the Patriots these days, except for some reason, the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, please stop getting injured. We want to see other teams win a Super Bowl for once. I think we all knew the Chiefs were going to win this game even as the Chargers jumped to a 10-0 lead early. This would be a fun rivalry in the NFL. You know, if the Chargers had fans. The big question is who will take down the Chiefs first. Well, they have a date in San Francisco coming up soon, so maybe it'll be the Niners. Jaden Daniels might be going down the CJ Stroud path of destroying anyone in his rookie year that looks at him funny. Please don't ruin him by getting him injured on your terrible turf Commanders. You're going to injure him, aren't you? I know I'm a fan of a rival that hates you, but listen to me, Ravens. When you turn in bad performances, we're disappointed. When you turn in good performances, though, we're even more disappointed because we know you can get to those expectations and you still keep fumbling the bag anyway. Can you guys please find some consistency this season? Because you're just wasting your talent now. Well, this is a rare showing. For once, the refs helped Detroit to win a game this season. Also, Seattle's defense couldn't stop a wall. And also, they turned the ball over twice. That might have helped them lose too. Sadly for the Dolphins, they have been reduced to a state to where their opponent can literally just show up and they will lose. Unfortunately for the Dolphins, the Titans managed to show up today. Even though they're winless, the Dolphins can do absolutely nothing to solve the Titans. It's just a sad thing to see from a squad like this. I know a college team in Southeast Alabama that can relate. Perhaps you two would like to meet each other? For those of you who have stuck around, and even for those of you who have just joined the channel, thanks for sticking around / joining. I don't have any plans to retire just yet, but I just feel like I needed to send a thank you message somewhere in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell, and don't forget about John 3:16. And I'll see you next time. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 and 23. But the Holy Spirit produces this kind of fruit in our lives: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. There is no law against these things.